That's usually how it goes too.
Yeah, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I got one back.
Yeah, I didn't get anyone back. I mean, I got someone back, but I traded.
Yeah, you traded. Yeah,
Yeah,
funny. But okay, legitly though, legitly. That
legitimately.
legitimately, yeah. That's why I talk about it, and like that's why like even in Monster, it's like, why is this necessary?
Hmm.
It's because yeah, and it's necessary because yeah, once that line kind of goes, right,
Hmm.
people will start losing. And if you put it in this context where it's like, oh, every time you lose, you actually lose someone, right?
Hmm.
It
No,
hurts.
that's my favorite thing about Extracted. The stakes are high, and it makes you nervous, and that's fun. So you get to deal with those nerves and get calmer, get more controlled. Unfortunately, I still don't know what I'm doing, so
Well,
I'm staying calm and stupid at the same time.
that's how
I
you
think you
should
have a
be.
you definitely have a better idea of what's going on for certain missions
It
though now.
Yeah, yeah, and honestly, navigating around tormentors is getting better. Just even in this session, yeah, before I just didn't know what they were doing, so I was not sure when to leave cover and when to, move. So I was like trying to smack them every time they popped up, thinking that was my opportunity, but no, that's when they fire, and yeah, it was very painful.
Mentors are rough for
Hmm.
sure.
But it's getting better. I'm using cover a little bit more. I'm still pretty dumb as far as like how the missions go. Like I know what the objectives are, but as far as executing them, I'm still kind of confused.
so that's kind of the point that I'm trying to make to you. That's why I really enjoy these games, right?
Hmm.
Does not matter. Like it's okay. There's a common thing about players that I like to really address, right?
Hmm.
That is the unlearning of the guide thing.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like whatever you want to call it, the guide gamer, right?
Right.
Everyone wants to know what they're up against and how the best to tackle it before jumping in,
Right. What am
right?
I supposed to do? Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I intentionally do not like people playing ahead of. That's why I personally like throwing people in without them knowing
Hmm.
anything, because that's where you will really develop a skill. Period.
Right. Right.
Is because if you're like, okay, like again, tormentors, we literally would just, everyone would avoid them, or some people would learn how to, like, how we fight tormentors is not quote unquote effective, not
Hmm.
efficient, but yet we survive more, you know?
Right.
And why is
Right.
that? Strictly because we just learned to survive, you know?
Right.
And same thing with State, which by the way, the reason I was gasping so hard is because it was released.
What?
They released the date of my update that I've been waiting like a year to play.
Ooh.
May 10th.
Ooh. Eight
So excited.
days.
So excited. Which sucks because Storm comes out May 15th. I wanted to play that. Excited. Okay, anyway, I'm just reading it right now. So excited. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm trying to tell you. Like, when you ask yourself, like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, or you're literally critiquing yourself, right?
Hmm.
Right now. To me, it's counterproductive.
Okay.
Because, excuse me, if you're going to critique yourself, it should be something, there should be a solution, right?
Right.
Okay. So if you critique yourself in that manner of speaking, your solution is to go read a guide,
Hmm.
theoretically.
Right. I don't know what to do. Therefore, my solution is to go have somebody tell me what to do.
Exactly. Or read about it.
Right.
And that is not going to get you the result you want.
Hmm.
So that's why Meg used to do that. Like you sound exactly like Meg when we first started playing. She's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like, that's the point. Why would
Right.
you buy it? It's like now I understand why people used to hate what's that thing with it's like a summary of a book that people would read online, see if they wanted to,
Synopsis or
something
Cliff
like that.
Notes.
Something. It was something that just like talked about the entire story within like a page.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's
Yeah.
not.
A friend of mine does that habitually, and he doesn't ever read books. He just reads those.
Yeah. So when I was younger, I was like, "Oh, this sounds cool. That's so helpful." And then
Uh-huh.
avid readers around me were so pissed, and I was like, "Well, why?" And then yeah, like 10 years later, I realized why, because no one reads books anymore.
Mhm.
So they just read summaries.
Yeah, you get used to doing that with everything, not just books,
Exactly.
but with games, with life, everything is just,
Exactly.
where's the cheat guide and how do I do it?
Exactly. It takes away that work ethic. And like I sound super
Mhm.
old right now and I sound like my dad and my mom and but they had it right in this area, you know?
Yeah. No, it's not about making it hard. It's if you do that, if you just follow the cheat guides, then you end up at the same place everybody else is now, which is doing one thing one way, and whoever can do it best, is on top, and there's no creativity in it.
Well,
Um, yeah.
rewinding from that, right? Regardless of that, right?
Hmm.
It robs you of one ability is the experience part. That's all. So your adapting
Yeah.
part. So
Hmm.
like right now, what was going on there? That's the reason why I use the term like fear, is you always
Yeah.
fear like what you don't understand. And it was the same way when Meg's like, I don't know what to do. It's like, well, go in there. I'll die. I'm gonna die.
Hmm.
And after like, I think I did it to her 30 times, right? And then she ducked.
Yeah.
She just started doing things, and I was like, there you go. And it's just that
Yeah.
that little thing is invaluable. Period. You know that
Yeah.
and
Yeah. No,
so
I'm feeling you on that. Like
yeah,
for me, that was Tormentors today.
yeah,
Like every time we played, the Tormentors would just mess me up.
they're
And
mean.
I like couldn't figure it out. And then today, I was sidestepping their shots. I was taking cover when I knew that was coming. I realized when my opportunities to move were, and my knowledge is imperfect. They're still messing me up, but
Mhm.
I
But you
definitely
improved.
felt it. Yeah, and I had the good chemicals going off in those moments where I was like, oh, I did it. I overcame this thing I did not understand previously. So, yeah, if I went and looked online, it would just be like, "Oh, here's what you do for tormentors," and my fixation would be entirely on just executing whatever it was I was told.
Exactly. And that makes you an ineffective team
Mhm.
because then I have to keep updating you like software.
Jim usually says that's when we go on rails.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
mean by that. Because like that's what I was yelling at them for in every game, even in state. When because
Oh,
like
yeah.
you see how the games change. Like what you're playing, you're such a lucky person because you're playing, in my opinion, the best version of Extract.
Mm.
Because the first couple versions, like people lost interest because it was easy. Especially when I would go in, I could solo it by myself. I didn't really need anyone.
Yeah.
And on critical, like hardest. Now
Oh, wow.
now it's like I have to really try.
Yeah.
And I love it. And so that's kind of what I'm saying to you is the part that I'm critiquing currently is how you're talking to yourself. You're encouraging
Mhm.
yourself to, in essence, make yourself dumb. You're
Mhm.
going to encourage yourself to go read a guide, which inadvertently will prevent you from learning the adaptation skill.
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah. Oh,
And
and I believe that 100%.
so that's what I'm saying. How you're speaking, don't like it. Like in short,
Yeah,
because
I can
yeah,
appreciate that, but,
okay.
like, when it comes to, like, Monster Hunter, I can tell you from experience, like, I've never read a guide on a game like that
Mhm.
because I don't wanna rob myself of it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, if I read the guide, then what am I doing here anymore?
Yeah.
Now I'm just on a roller coaster. I'm not experiencing and negotiating through this thing.
Well,
So I don't really have that temptation except for in games that do not provide uh, solutions to things that are incredibly difficult to find. So, like, I don't know, like, can't really think of something off the top of my head, but I might look up like how solar panels and batteries have different decay rates in Factorio because I don't understand why my efficiency's dying. You know, that's where I might go read something because I'm like, why can't the game
well,
tell me this?
because they're like me. But anyway,
Hmm.
I think we're okay. I don't want to harp too much on the guide thing. It's just more
Yeah,
of yeah. It's just
I
more
understand the philosophy. Yeah.
yeah. It's just more, and that's what I was telling Meg when we were learning to play together. It's okay. How you think and how I think are different. Great,
Hmm.
but there is a commonality of mentality, right? That will make this team better or far worse, right?
Hmm.
And partnership between the two, there has to be some kind of agreement. So when she would fail, right? Her personally, she would think she was letting down the team, whole thing,
The whole shebang.
whole shebang. And I was like, honestly, I don't think you're letting down the team. You're just annoying me. Because and I would be like, I don't want to hear the violin. It's not that I'm angry or anything. It's just it happens. You're a new player. I mean, I don't expect perfection, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why I tell her, have a good attitude and a sense of adventure. Like that's really the recipe. So what I'm particularly saying is just reflecting back on what happened. Tormentors suck. I love that
Mhm.
enemy because like however they made them is beautiful. Because no matter how good I get at killing them, they still kill me. You
Mhm.
know? Like especially in great numbers, they are
Yeah.
brutal. You know, and they instill a sense of fear, even in me too. Like when there's 3 of them and I lose track of 2 of them, it's like fighting velociraptors. I know you're out there. You know,
Yeah. Clever girl.
clever girl. So it's just when you reflect back on yourself, my biggest
Mhm.
piece of advice is don't set yourself up like that, where it's like
Yeah.
I need a solution. No, just reflect on what happened. How did he kill
Mhm.
you? You know,
Mhm.
that's all that matters. How did he get you? You know, and
Yeah.
that's what I would tell Meg. How did you fail? Not why did you? You
Mhm.
know, just how. If you go for
Yeah.
the why, you're gonna seek out things and you're gonna ignore the fact that you have an inadequacy that is temporary, but it will always be an inadequacy till you address it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and it's tempting to be like, okay, well, what is the right thing to do? What is the
hmm?
optimal thing to do? And yeah,
But
then
then
you just disengage.
yes, but more importantly, it's kind of like it's the guide is a lie in my opinion because when the
Mhm.
guide helps you, you still retain the inadequacy. You may succeed, but you still retain the inadequacy. So it's only a matter of time until something gets you again, and then you find it's kind of like a drug.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
Yeah.
It's
the
just
the way I think about it too with the whole like guide thing, someone came up with that idea to even get it to
yeah,
create a guide. So
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
that's since the beginning of time.
Yeah, people
They
want to help. You know,
but it was just marketing at the beginning. It's like,
well
oh,
what I
you
mean
make sure
is
when you pick up your new copy of Link to the Past, you get the Prima strategy guide, you know.
yeah, well, I meant like guides from like players. Like
Yeah,
you
and
could
game
come up
facts. Yeah.
with a idea that works just as well, if not better than what
Yeah,
somebody else
the
says.
community obsession is just, well, which one is the best? What's most optimal? Let's do our, speed runs and track everything, stream for proof, and yeah, and then whittle this game down to a series of mechanical actions that can be done as efficiently as possible, rather than play a video game.
that's what like I heard this was still one of my favorite things that I heard about game development. Right,
Hmm.
is the objection or how you define what fun is. Like is how do you make something fun? How do you say that something is fun besides saying
Hmm.
oh it's fun, right? It's the mastery of something. So if you look at the older games or anything, sports games, any skill, right? People say it's fun, but then another person will look and be like, you ruled like you had to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, or you had to do this. Like they always point out the negative, right? But the
Right.
person that actually is having fun has fun with it, and forever will have fun with that activity.
Hmm.
Even though any activity we do, you have to exert yourself. You get tired. It wears your body out. Anything you do.
Yeah.
But yet, some people find it fun. Some people find it miserable. Like I find running fun.
Hmm.
People don't. And so the question was always, how come that's fun to some and not others? The
Yeah.
answer that one developer came up with, which I 100% agree with, is the mastery of it. The mastery of said skill gives the person such a positive influence in their life, forever fun, you know?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
that's why I personally dislike guides, is because the fun part was already had and they gave you the result.
Yeah.
So you're seeking something that will never happen. But like
Yeah.
off guides, because that's not I didn't really want to get on guides, is I just want to point that out and like how you think and helping you master the skill, right? Is that attitude, that good attitude. You're not like yelling and cursing, but if you beat yourself up in a certain way,
Yeah.
you never see it.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that's why
I appreciate that. Like over in Street Fighter, sorry, I always relate everything to
oh
Street
no,
Fighter, but
you like
I
Street Fighter.
spent a lot of time in there. In Street Fighter, we would call that flow charting,
Yeah.
and it's a really bad problem at lower ranks. Like when you're starting out, you when you get past the first like rung of rookies, right? The people who are just mashing their face on the controller and hoping they win.
Yeah, I love that.
Once you get past that rung, you encounter a different kind of player. They still don't know what they're doing, but they're doing everything they're told, right? Some people call them shake and bakes, some people call them flowcharts, YouTube combos, etc. But yeah, it's just like from the start of the match, they always do the same thing. And they just, for the entire round, and it either works or it doesn't. And they're not, the idea is you're not really processing what's happening in the game. You're just like, I saw this on YouTube, I'm just gonna do it.
You're literally doing inputs. We have that in Mortal Kombat too, where everyone just does the combo, and no matter what happens, they just do that combo, and if they win, they win. If they don't, they quit.
Yeah, right. And then they say that you're playing wrong, and it's your fault they're losing now because they're doing the YouTube combo,
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, they go look on YouTube for another YouTube combo, right? So it's not that stuff can't help you learn if you have the right attitude, I suppose, but it's if you go to it with the wrong philosophy, you're kind of shooting yourself on the foot.
Yes. So really, no, you get it. You really do get it, and that's kind of why I'm saying, it's to me the most important part about building a team, right? Is okay, we lost. Like that's why I intentionally try to find something where you will lose. Hence why I would be like, if I see you're 2 overcall, I'll be like, all right, put on the level 1 gear. Like if you're really that good, you're win with level 1 gear, Yeah. And then I can't say anything.
Are you looking for anything in particular?
But I want people to have that conversation where it's like, okay,
see you later.
You either can be constructive to yourself or mean to yourself. Most people are mean to themselves, and it's like that's not going to help you. And then you're going to seek, quote unquote, a savior aspect, right? And that's just avoiding, getting back up on the horse and working,
Yeah, maybe if I pick a better gun.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe if I pick a better character, or maybe if I do this.
Yeah.
And it's like, no.
Then it'll suddenly get better.
Yeah, exactly. Like I call it I'm gonna get in so much trouble for this because this is on stream, but I call it the princess mentality, like the old school princess mentality. I have to wait for my white knight to come and get me, and I see that in gaming sometimes where people are like, well, I lost, so I need to find my white knight because they're doing it for me. It's like you still have to control that knight, you know what I mean? Like it's still you. And most people say it eventually works. Well, yeah, because you kept playing, you kept getting better, It's not, and so if you lie to yourself, I guess if you lie to yourself, you miss out on the skill, 100%.
Yeah.
So that's really what I'm trying to tell you here is just strictly don't do that to yourself. Just why, like, how did it kill you, and what could you have done better, and that's you keep running that. And I have personally seen teamwork as one of the most effective strats, especially when conquering things that are, stacked against you. Because critical, the odds are against you. They legitimately stack them against you.
Oh yeah, that's impressive. Very fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So again, I'm glad. Thanks for hearing me out on that one.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I appreciate it.
All right, who am I missing?
Me?
Nice
Buddy
talking
wise,
to you.
I got pouncing.
Me? I'm not there.
I need to be there. Zigzag.
Yeah, I need
got pounce.
to scout for someone.
I'm gonna feel really finger stupid in this game again since I've been playing Generations.
I know, I love that too.
How you holding
I
up?
get
Play
it.
Generations?
I have Generations, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I didn't know what to think at first because I came like straight from here. I'm just like World and Rise, and then I go to Generations. I'm like, whoa, this is old. And then it took me a while to like adjust and be like, oh, this is how games used to work. And it's just like so less responsive, but it still feels great once you like get into it and once you understand it.
It's very tactical. Like the opening, like when I played it, I was like, oh, I'll be fine. And then when they asked me such a Guild Wars question, like Guild Wars 1 question, how do you want to mix your styles? I was like, excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like,
And
this
then I
is
did the
awesome.
style. I did one of the style. I didn't even know what was happening. I was like, I don't know what that is. So I went to the tutorial and I did like the first style guide. I read it, did it, saw the cool move, got out, and I'm like, okay, I still don't get it. And then I just went out on a few hunts and tried changing my styles, and
Yeah.
then I started to get it. And I'm like, oh, this is actually really neat. Like, there's a lot of ways you can
Roger.
approach how you want your character to behave in a fight.
I literally just kept making characters. I was just like, no, I don't like this. I don't like this. I like this. Oh, I like parts of this. And then I was like, yeah, I got lost in that game for a long time. I kept telling everyone, and they're like, Monster Hunter. This is before like the big craze went out.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys gotta play this. And they're like, no.
Yeah.
And then everyone ended up liking it. I was like, ugh.
Oh, and then I went into the multiplayer, and I didn't play with anybody. I just did a solo mission.
Yeah.
But it still scales to 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I loved it. I was in there just fighting that first creature, whatever it was, the Great Macaco or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, it's not like he's too hard to fight, but he is built for fighting 4 people.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
so it's just I was fighting him for like a half an hour, and he was starting to
Great
limp, and I
choice.
was just like getting so excited. I'm like, I got this, and then I realized I had no more sharpening stones. I had like sharpened my weapon like 10 times, and it's like, oh no, my weapon's like blunt. I can't beat him.
Exactly. I was telling Meg about that too. I was like, Meg, it's so much more survival.
Mhm.
Like you gotta like preparing for a hunt is such a thing.
Mhm.
Such a thing.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It really is. I gotta scout out.
What kind of buddy are you looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday, isn't it?
Happy
Yeah,
hunting?
it was like stuck like trying to connect, right? And then it just kept coming up, and I was like, okay, so I'm gonna restart Rise. I went out and it was like no connection to Steam. And I'm like, oh man. I was like,
Oh,
that's
hi
right,
there.
it's Tuesday.
What do you need? Tell me.
Please the update day.
Oh, that's right. I did ask for this. Alright. Rename. Who are you supposed to be? Did I already make Trollhorn?
Troll, oh my god, little troll.
I think this is supposed to be Trollhorn.
You should tell Jim about Troll.
What do you want me to tell him about him?
He has this little asthmatic,
Yes.
like,
He's my
raggedy.
blood child. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
we got him when he was real little, and he's a Norwegian forest cat, long hair, right?
Yeah.
And he's just the cutest
Yes.
guy in the world.
He was always so messy looking.
Yeah.
Like frazzled. Like his
He's-
hair was just always
He's frazzled,
everywhere.
he's tired because he's an asthmatic. I'm an asthmatic, so we
Are you
bonded
looking for
right
anything
away.
in particular?
And he had his asthma meows, right? So he would
Yeah.
just come into the room and be like, like, can hardly meow. And he's
Aw.
always got tired when he was playing with the girls, so they'd come racing around the corner and just run him over.
Oh my.
And he would just lay on the ground. I just see him like heave a sigh.
That's so
Just his
funny.
asthma sigh, you know. It's like, I feel you, buddy.
Oh, God.
Troll.
He's so good. One of the sweetest cats I've ever known.
That's a good pick.
Man, this dog, I'm pretty sure is supposed to be Max. The Joslin's dog.
Weren't you making Maggie?
I did, yeah.
Oh, you did. I'm seeing. I have. I guess.
Take care of your buddies.
Anywho, continuing on our wonderful conversations, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna continue
need?
that here.
Tell me.
Yeah.
So and that's a big reason why we talk about, you know, experiencing it all together, right?
Yeah.
They don't miss out on those moments. Because yeah, it like I was showing Meg from the very beginning, it really matters. Like it's a whole construction thing. It's not only how you play; it's how you think, speak to each other. It really, really affects you.
Mhm. Yeah, that's sort of what I meant this morning. When I said I wasn't trying to start anything, when I was talking about Monster Hunter World, like the reason I'm avoiding it right now is not because Megan warned me, and it's
She was
not
like,
because
"You better not play it."
yeah, and it's not because I don't want to play it. The reason I'm avoiding it is because I'm really trying to get my head around this learning style that you guys are showing me before I re-engage. I'm like, I want to understand, so I can play it on my own time and see what that's like.
Yeah.
So, I'd like to assure you that, I am
Drop
being
by
driven by
anytime.
curiosity right now and interest, not by conformity or anything. I'm enjoying this experience with you guys.
See, Twitchers, you're learning a lot of the back end ways. Right
Sorry,
now.
did I just blow your cover? Those
No,
secrets.
No, I've heard some jokes. Because normally I just do this off, but I really don't see the problem doing it on sometimes, except boring people to death with how much I can talk.
Yeah.
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 Sorry, now they know the secret.
They know the secret.
Right.
But some people know. Some people have from the audience have come and played with me too, and they know it's not just playing. It's they know a little bit of this too. It is hard to wrap your mind around it sometimes because like just play a game. It's like it's more than that. It can have long-lasting effects on you. That's again, I even put it in my like, the whole get to know me as a streamer thing, right? Have you ever read that?
I think I did, yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah, that's just really what I think too. Games, books, art, sports, if done in a specific way, very bonding experiences.
Good luck.
And it has great benefits to your life. And I was be like, what is this guy talking about? It's in the get to know me. I chose the job.
You too can be privy to this information.
Yeah. But people already know it too. I've heard people be like, oh, my best friend or this or that came from, this experience. It's like, yeah, because it's more than a game. It's more, more than a sports team, more than a thing. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Well, just picking the colors on my new Palamute Scout here.
Yeah, I have Misty in the works.
To take Misty and Sugar out for an outing together.
Yeah. Yeah. The sisters.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, I was Garrett.
Stinky and the Shy Girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please lend us your strength.
Anyway, no, Jim knows, but yesterday when we were doing the duo adventure, right? I had told him, I said I started getting like tears in my eyes when I went to scout
Which
for
quest would you
Suki.
like?
Because I have Sukaya in the works right now, where
Nice.
I have to do a mission, but I was like who should I make next, Suki or Riley? And I just started like
Spirits
crying.
protect you.
It was just like, but yeah.
Put the game
I
down.
love this. I love
Put
this.
the
I love this game because you can hang out with all your buddies, like literally.
It's very cute.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
but this Palamute's gonna be Swamp Thing. Okay.
Swamp.
This one's not a real life. I never personally had Swamp Thing as a pet. Alright.
Is your lobby open?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So they changed the password because I just showed the entire world.
Oh.
but it's still the same password for now. But, you know.
I don't remember, so I'll have to find it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's right. I didn't unlock certain things yet.
Ooh, certain things.
And so we have different characters, so we can experience it with you, Garrett,
Yeah.
even though you don't care.
Wow. Got my number.
How dare you?
Can I on you via the Steam interface?
You can try. I have no idea.
That's what I do.
But
You still have to use the Palico over there.
okay, so I just join on him, and then go to the Palico,
Yeah.
and then oh, I see. Okay, interesting. Okie dokie. Sorry, I know I say interesting a lot. I can't think of a better word to say though.
Fascinating,
I do that.
intriguing,
How
strange,
stimulating.
how stimulating.
Stimulating.
What an inquiry. No, I have tons of friends that do that all the time. So, so I'm trying to like think of other things.
Back to
I'm
work.
trying to live on.
Alright.
I'll have to excuse myself to the water closet. One moment.
I never knew the water closet was considered a bathroom. So it's gonna be your favorite stuff, right, Meg?
Huh?
It's gonna be your favorite time.
What does that mean?
Means what I'm gonna work on next with Garrett, right? Is the 1-speed stuff.
Oh yeah.
So hence why I'm already in.
My favorite thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Looks useful.
But yeah, Twitch first, you're getting a first-hand experience how I train up my teammates.
Excuse me.
Quite brutal.
Just having my dango.
All according to plan.
Wow, that takes a lot to carry that sword up again. Oh, that's interesting.
Heavy weapons.
Just stay still.
All right.
Get him, bounce. Yeah, this is gonna take some learning.
Just in time.
Oh,
So, Gary, what we were practicing yesterday, right? Was consistently learning how to mount monsters.
oh.
So, what you're gonna do today, a little bit of that and
Sorry,
1 speed.
but duty calls.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
I'll help myself, thank you.
That's kind of what we started with extraction first, because I figured you'd have one of those moments like I don't know what to do. I guarantee you that's kind of you're always gonna feel with me for like a year playing with me. What is he doing? I don't know. No one knows.
Oh, I hear burr. Oh,
Yeah.
and
Oh, that's right. I don't have any of that stuff here.
Where are you guys?
Looks useful.
Remember, you don't know.
Oh.
You can join the quest and then track us.
Oh, you're on a quest?
Mhm.
Can I tell from somewhere?
Yes, but we're not gonna tell you where.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay, remember where those sleeping herbs are. Like that spot. I gotta go back
Yeah.
there a lot.
Excuse me.
Oh, I need to have steak. So I picked up a snake.
Yeah.
Let us begin!
So if we're poisoned, you drop it.
Oh, it's the spider that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay, I do have a block.
Oh,
Get the bug. Get the wire bug.
I already got it.
Oh, doesn't go for me then. Messed up.
Come here, Burr.
Thank you.
Let's keep it up!
Oh, good.
Alright, wire up. I missed.
Wire up.
Yeah, so when you're...
Wire up.
Are you ready?
Yeah, there you go.
Any last
This
words?
game looks so pretty after playing Generations for a while.
It has character.
It does. It does.
It's up to something!
I admire it for its character.
No. Oh, I'm so slow. I gotta learn this weapon. This is super slow.
Be careful!
Oh, the buster.
Yeah, whatever. This great sword is crazy. I can't even lift it out of the ground when I hit.
Man, Moon hits hard.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, but duty calls.
I'm stuck in the ground.
Oh no! You're supposed to go that way. Oh man.
My God.
No! I'm missing out on all the loot. Messed up. Okay, Fair, you're going down. You're going down! As I miss.
Alright. In the walls. You wanted the leash, let me do that.
The what?
If you wanted loot, you let someone else do that.
Oh, I was more upset with him now.
Okay, as long as you... Glad we're still talking about strategy here. Not letting the bear get you personal.
Oh, this is the parry.
Parry.
Air messed me up, so time to go down.
I
Here, let me
appreciate the
just
help.
smack you.
Yeah.
Okay.
The bear.
Back to camp!
Oh,
Batman.
What is I like? I want to learn this thing? No thank you right now.
Not feeling it, huh?
Not right now. After playing the other stuff, that is a very interesting. I'll tell you.
I am interested in learning that weapon, but it is, yeah, it's a different program. All those charge attacks.
oh, I dodged. Oh
Don't
my
have
god.
that, don't-
Okay.
Don't sit on me.
Sad. I can't buy from here.
Looks useful.
He's just like totally not interested in you all of a sudden.
I killed him. Oops. Get
Excuse
back
me.
here.
Wrong button.
Let's have a closer look.
Alright, Garrett. So you know those your damage, right?
What?
Your damage.
Yeah.
You know how it has two different colors? 3 tech kinda.
Yeah.
They-
Light, yellow, and something else.
Well, orange, yellow, whatever that is, right? That makes it susceptible to be ridden, is if you get the orange one.
Oh, right. Yeah, I remember seeing a tooltip about that.
Yeah, so
It's like a build-up.
yeah, it's like a build-up. So your wire bug ones usually result in that. So when you always want to use them as often as possible. So we can
Like
write them.
my,
good
my
use.
charge attacks do, too.
Yeah. That's how we can ride them off.
I'll help myself, thank
Thank
you.
you, Pounce. And right now we're attacking the wrong
Sorry,
target.
but duty calls.
But the goal is to hunt down all 3.
Where is he going?
Need a lot of time. Hello. Oh.
What?
Oh, someone's trying to get him.
What?
Meg's taunting him.
Oh, okay. Whenever I turn
Oh,
around.
wait, no. The other one's coming this way.
Yeah, lead to the point.
Oh, that's right. There's shortcuts in this one.
Exactly. So many fun things.
A major step forward.
Convenient.
There they go.
Get him. Nice.
Oh, get back here.
These weapons, wire bug attacks are furious.
Not today.
Yes.
Yeah, the dance.
Looks useful. Mission accomplished.
Oh, man.
I knew you were gonna do that.
You can do it.
Oh, he's rampaging.
I can't see the camera. What's happening?
Get up.
Thanks.
Oh, I don't have any barrels.
Oh no.
Wow. Okay, I don't have any traps or barrels.
Yeah, the wire bug attack on this doesn't actually do anything. It just makes me change my modes.
Oh wow, look at all those bugs. There we go.
I gotta love Palicos.
Oh, come on.
Okay, use your wire bug. So sheath and then wire bug B.
Oh, what's that? Or are you talking to Garrett?
Both, yeah. So Garrett, sheath, back off and sheath.
Okay.
And then wire bug up and then press attack.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good idea.
So if you don't have one, you can do that one.
Yeah. Forgot about that. Sorry.
Okay, you just ate. Ow.
Oh,
Practice is good.
I missed.
This should fix it!
Yes, that's what I like to see. Oh no, he's not.
My guard button is my run button in Generations.
Yep. Yes, the party time.
Oh! One for a hug.
It's up to something!
Oh god.
Whoa!
Brace yourself!
Sharpening.
No.
No!
I tried to keep his attention.
Wow.
Excuse me.
What? No! I can't parry it. Can't parry that. Yeah.
Stop healing.
He's limping. Do we have any traps?
We have no trank bombs,
No trank bomb. Oh, okay.
I shall
yeah,
put
so-
this to good use.
so we have to kill
Oh,
him.
I don't.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, if you look on the top right, it actually tells you.
Looks useful.
Ah,
So it actually shows you the blue instead of having to like really look when they're all fighting
interesting. That's cool.
indubitably. Glad you enjoy my humor. Others find it very annoying. We got a stun.
I wanna get-
It's up to something! Thanks for the support. Must remain sharp!
Now's my chance! Oh no!
I have little trap bugs over here.
Oh, he's blind. He won't see us, so. I have some bombs though. Get ready to fire. A little early. Oh, I'm gonna die.
Come this way. There we go.
Ready to detonate!
Oh my.
That hurt.
Yes, it did. Alright, hold on. Another bomb.
Okay.
Place the bomb!
Shoot the bomb.
I can't see it. Hold on. There we go.
There you go.
That was quite the battle! I'll help myself, thank you.
It's like, this isn't even the one we need. No,
A lot of work. A lot of work needs to be done here.
but it's on the top right. It was one of the guys.
I got cat.
It was one of the things.
Yeah, we killed a monster.
Or is this one of the etc. ones?
This is the main mission where you don't have. It shows you them, but you don't have to fight them. They usually have a little ticket next to them.
Oh my goodness, what's the fastest travel button in this one? Or map, rather. There it is. Goodness.
I have to resist every urge.
Yep, you do. I want to help, don't you?
Do not help that man.
That was close.
What do I have? Oh, I do have barrels. Okay, I'm gonna bring some. Barrels. Do I have...
I cut it close, so I have to bring one of my main weapons in here.
Basically, we don't have tranks?
No, I don't have any drinks. It's so early. Meg, this is what I'm glad. Played many
Excuse me.
times. So
I have tranks.
Looks useful.
you're saying I'm wrong, Meg.
I'm saying you probably just didn't craft them. Or have the ingredients.
I don't think I've crafted much in this game yet.
Let's
I
see
can
what
make a
nature
couple,
has in
so I'm gonna
store for
bring-
us.
Trank. And where's my trap? Shop. Trap. Where did it go? There's gotta be an easier way to find things.
Sort them.
Yeah.
Or you can hit
sorted.
right stick and it organizes them into categories. Perhaps ammo, like that.
Alright. Here I come. I think it's too far away to try to skunk them, huh?
I'll show you no mercy! I found our
Is
target!
that a Palico?
You're the target! This is gonna hurt!
You okay?
Such a long run.
Yep.
After it!
Let's have a closer look.
Bones.
The bone. Running out of time.
Revive my trusty weapon!
You do it, Bonza.
Just you wait!
Bird nose kung fu.
Yeah.
And fireballs.
Yeah, it's a Street Fighter character.
Take
Incoming.
this!
Oh boy. Oh, okay, still got him. Alright. Down.
No more holding back! Take this! I'll blast my way through!
Have him walk over this way.
Why you
This
trapping?
way.
Why you trapping him?
To bring him down.
Okay.
Yeah, not to track, just to control.
I like the plan.
Oh! He blew it up on himself. Oh my god, that's quite the run.
He is having a blast
Up
here.
the ocean, man. Slip and slide.
No.
No!
Keep attacking!
Oh, come on.
Well, these are here for later.
Up here. This way.
Excuse me.
It's all over for you!
Oh, that was
I'll show you no mercy!
Oh, yes. Love whoever brought the healer.
Be careful! The end is not for you!
oh, the dance.
wrong. Oh, you're just going all crazy right now.
It's all over for you! You're done for!
Into the wall.
Must remain sharp!
X. Or
X would be triangle.
there you go.
Oh, you're
Oh,
on
that's Y.
Yeah.
It would be your square. Oh no. Yeah, it'd be your square. It's the left part of the diamond.
Okay.
Get him again.
I'll show you no mercy! It's all over for you!
Yeah.
All right.
No more holding back!
Alright, incoming.
Any last words?
The part on the ground.
I'll blast my way through! You're done for! After it!
You ain't getting away.
Whoa.
Looks useful.
Very aggressive sounding.
Mine or yours?
I'm not sure who it was.
Let's see what
You
nature
just
has
hear
in
your
store
own
for us.
when it's
Oh.
supposed to speak like that. Yeah.
You're the
Ooh, a
pushy one.
skunk. Okay, I'm gonna skunk him. Bring him to the water.
Water. Oh, for the bombs.
No, the other monster. It's pretty close by.
Okay, so you are bringing him to the water? To 6 or yeah, to 6, right?
I can see the number. I think it's 6.
Yeah, the 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 6.
To
Yeah.
the other monster.
Let's have a closer look.
We're almost out of time, guys. So get it going.
Another reason why I'm like, we're gonna get some help. Although he is purple. I do have Tranks.
Remember, blue is when you can get him.
Oh, what's purple?
It's just his behavior. We can
Oh,
get to that later.
skunk wore out already.
Yeah, get in there and fight him again. Okay.
He is.
I'll show you no mercy!
Here we go.
There we go. Get that special going.
What masterful skill!
Take this! Face my fury!
he's blue now. He's blue.
Now I'll get him.
The end is nigh for you.
Crank him. Crank him and trap him.
All right.
Farewell, monster.
You just robbed
You
Garrett
like me.
of the training. Just-
What?
you get no legs.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm just kidding. What? Well, I'm not kidding about the leg part, but I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about it all. I'm just messing.
But you didn't send your like.
Because I was serious about that part.
Wow.
Wow.
so yeah, he didn't
What a
like me either.
teammate. He doesn't like me.